Still set point for the Rebels, match point for the Rebels, championship for the Rebels coming up if they can get one more point.
Rebel volleyball is on.
Fisher serves. Hopkin, great pass up front. Cornea sets left side. Grohl hits. Back corner. Was it in there? It was tipped. And the Rebels win 25-19. 3 games to 1.
Last season, Coach Cindy Stewart and the Rebs climbed back to the top.
Sierra sets left side. Julia hits it hard and splits the D, and it was deflected out of bounds.
They pounded their way to a 17th Rich High School Volleyball State Championship and brought the trophy back home.
Alicia again with the serve. Vicious serve, and it's a service ace. A lot of mustard on it.
With a reloaded roster, the Rebels take the court with their sights set on defending the title and making it 2 in a row.
Larson serves again. This one passed to the up official. It's a service ace for Risha.
Turn up the volume, Rebel fans, and join us for Rich Rebel Volleyball on Rebel Radio. KADQ FM 98.3 with live streaming video online at mylocalradio.com.
Set up front in the middle. Set is blocked. On the attack, Julia Hopkin with an epic recreation block of the game.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, the Wind River Hotel and Casino of Riverton, Wyoming, T-Bar S Body Shop Technoglass of Evanston, Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, West Star Printing in Evanston, Edwards Furniture in Logan, and by mylocalradio.com.
Hopkin passes, Cornea sets into the middle, Peart touch attack into the middle, and the Rebels win 27-25. Perfect placement by Savannah Peart.
And now, Rebel volleyball fans,
slaps it down, diving dig by Amber Leaf.
Get ready as we head to the court to join the play-by-play voice of the Rebels, Ryan STEINECKERT.
Good evening and welcome to Rich High School and Rich Rebel Volleyball on KADQ and mylocalradio.com. The Rebels tonight host ICS, the Intermountain Christian School Lions. Tip-off, first serve is scheduled for 15 minutes from now, but I think we're going to go on early, so we're going to give you a quick pregame show brought to you by the town of Randolph. We'll be back to hear from them and set the scene for today's game of Rich Rebel Volleyball in the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
Randolph is located near the geographic center of Rich County, Utah, on a high plateau with an average elevation of 6,300 feet. The first group of settlers, led by Randolph H. Stewart, camped on a knoll south of the present town site on March 14, 1870. Randolph is a town of extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 in the winter. The folks who live here are also extreme, extremely loyal, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive of our youth. Good luck to all the Rich Rebels this year from everyone at the town of Randolph.
Welcome back to the Town of Randolph pregame show. We've got an exciting match for you tonight as Rich hosts Intermountain Christian School in Region 22 play. Time for the scene set, and we got to make it real quick. It's brought to you by Pugstone Sporting. Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Pugstones has it all. The JV and freshmen 1 and 3 straight each, and they're moving things right along. The varsity getting warmed up, and it looks like they're going to start this thing a few minutes early, which throws a little twist into my preparations and pregame show, but not to worry. We'll give you a quick pregame show. We'll hear from both coaches, and we'll let you know just how these teams are doing. The last time Rich was in action was at Intermountain Christian. Rich won in 3, 25-16, 25-21, and 25-6. Intermountain Christian comes into this match at 14-8 overall, 1-2 in the conference, and the Rebels are looking to make that 1-3. They beat Manila. They lost to Tabiona. They lost to Rich. That's the 1-2. They've got Manila later on. That's actually, I was going to say later on this week, but tomorrow night they'll be at Manila. Intermountain Christian, no state championships in their short history. Last year, 27-4 overall, 33-3 the year before. They won 60 matches in the last 2 years, but 5th place at state in both of those seasons. Rebels versus Intermountain Christian, they've met, as far as I could find, just the one time last week, and we'll look a little bit more on that and we'll give you the Laketown Ledger coming up later on in our pregame show. But let's continue on. This scene set has been brought to you by Pugstone Sporting Goods. Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Pugstones has it all. We're just a few minutes away from the start of today's action, so we'll take a quick break and be back with the Comprehensive Family Dental Dr. Sean Grohl Coaches Show when we return on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
It doesn't matter what season you visit Bear Lake. Make sure you always stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods. You'll find lots of great quality inventory at low prices, including guns and ammo. During the winter, you can rent cross-country skis, snowshoes, and buy your ski passes to Beaver Mountain. Pugstones is always the best place to get information about the area and purchase your hunting or fishing licenses. Everything you need with one stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods at the four-way stop in Garden City.
MyLocalRadio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, sports, and community events. And that's not all. MyLocalRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Wyoming and Utah high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events, sports and activities, and much more. Check it out today and see what MyLocalRadio.com has for you.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
Welcome back to the Town of Randolph pregame show. It's time for the Cindy Stewart Coaches Show, brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Dr. Sean Grohl, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. These teams, the last time both of them took the court was against each other at Intermountain Christian. They'll get back at it tonight here in just a few minutes. So we'll talk in just a bit. We'll return to talk with Coach Kevin Inafuku. I got to get that right. Kevin Inafuku, head coach of the Intermountain Christian Lions, when we return on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. When you have dental care done, you let the dentist and the hygienists into your personal space. It's important that you and your family trust that your dentist will provide professional care in a comfortable atmosphere. Comprehensive Family Dental is a family-owned and operated business that understands how important this trust is. 2 locations make it convenient for you and your family when scheduling appointments. When it comes to your dental work, expect the best. Call Comprehensive Family Dental today at 435-793-2210.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
Ryan STEINECKERT with Kevin Inafuku, head coach of the ICS Lions. Coach, thanks for your time today.
It's good to be here. Thanks for having us.
We're excited to have you. Rich played you guys week. We'll talk a little bit more about that match. But first, Coach, tell me about your experience coaching, playing volleyball, and where are you from? Where'd you grow up?
Yeah, I'm born and raised from the island of Oahu in Hawaii. And we grew up playing volleyball since we were little kids. And grew up playing club volleyball, high school volleyball, and just loved it. Went to junior nationals a number of summers, and just loved the culture of volleyball in Hawaii. Obviously, that's a Hawaii state, right? And then I was able to spend the last 15 years on the island of Guam to develop a volleyball program from middle school to high school. And it was just a real awesome experience growing on the other side of the game, and coaching. And I've really enjoyed it and learned a lot. And then here we are. We're in Utah helping Intermountain.
What brought you to Utah?
Actually, we're here, me and my family, we're here with another few families, and we're starting a church out in Riverton, Utah. And that's why we're here. And then I'd like to get back to Hawaii in probably the next 5 years or so and do some coaching, and that's one of my goals. Yeah.
Tell me about the team you've got. What do you guys do well? What kind of strengths do you have?
Well, so this is a unique year. I mean, I just came in August, and a lot of these girls, I think ICS had a good team last year, but there was a big gap between that team and then who we have. So a lot of just developing, breaking some bad habits, and trying to instill some good technique and knowledge of the game and some competitiveness within them. And so it's been a little difficult, but I think they've come a long way from where we first started. I'm real proud of them and impressed with their desire to learn, to listen, learn, and then to apply on the court. So I'm really proud of that.
One of Coach Cindy Stewart's biggest focuses for her team is the serve receive. What are the things that you focus on the most as a coach?
Well, this week, serve receive. After playing Rich last week, we just had to work on our serve receive. Probably for us is serving, and then just being smart. We're not going to be able to go head to head with some of the big hitters here in the league because we just don't have that. And so we're just trying to be smart, play the game and play smart, protect the floor, and put the ball on the other side of the floor, find the weaknesses, exploit them. So it's just trying to help them to understand that at this point, we're not going to be able to just crank balls. We just don't have that. Hopefully the next year or two we can be able to develop that more, but we're trying to help them just to love the game and create point scoring opportunities.
How do you feel like your team played when Rich was at your place last week?
It was a different team. I think they were intimidated, obviously, by Rich. But we did well in the Wendover tournament and came in hoping to play with that same level, same desire for the ball. But it was a little bit of a downer. Like they just didn't play well. So I'm hoping at least they bring some competition to Rich tonight and bring that to the floor because I know they can and they have. And hopefully it'll be a good volleyball game.
Coach, anything else we should touch on?
No, I just really am impressed with the volleyball program at Rich, and just exciting to see. I just love watching the youth love the game and play it the best they can. It's been awesome.
Kevin Inafuku, head coach of the Intermountain Christian Lions. Thanks so much for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Coach. This is the Cindy Stewart Coaches Show brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Dr. Sean Grohl providing quality family dentistry since 1998. We're about 2 or 3 minutes away from the opening serve of today's match, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with your starting lineups, the Lake Town Ledger, and more, the first set, when we return on the Town of Randolph pregame show on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming offers a family dinosaur dig and vacation package that includes digging for fossils at the Wyoming Dinosaur Center, sack lunches, tours of the museum, and lovely clean rooms for a comfortable night's stay. With 3 restaurants to choose from, you and your family will have fun, eat well, and rest easy. Schedule your family dinosaur dig at the Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming today. Call 866-657-1604.
Coverage of Rich High School sports is also being made possible by Delmas Equipment, repairing equipment for over 20 years, farming equipment assembly, and custom fabrication. The Thompson Ranch, Brian and Becky Thompson, promoting student learning and success in all areas. And Western Ag Credit, reliable credit for all things agriculture.
Everybody gets rock chips at one time or another in your vehicle window. From now on, anytime you get a chip in your windshield, don't think, oh booger. Instead, think T-Bar-S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Rock chips are fixed in minutes, and the team at T-Bar-S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston will come to you, or you can stop by the shop. T-Bar-S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Call us today.
Welcome back to our Town of Randolph pregame show and the Coaches Show, brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Dr. Sean Grohl providing quality family dentistry since 1998. They're about to do the Pledge of Allegiance, so we'll take another quick break and be back with more of your pregame coverage on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Randolph is located near the geographic center of Rich County, Utah, on a high plateau with an average elevation of 6,300 feet. The first group of settlers, led by Randolph H. Stewart, camped on a knoll south of the present town site on March 14, 1870. Randolph is a town of extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 in the winter. The folks who live here are also extreme, extremely loyal, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive of our youth. Good luck to all the Rich Rebels this year from everyone at the town of Randolph.
When you're buying and selling real estate, you want to work with an agent that knows the area and understands property values. You want to work with an agent that listens to what you're looking for and knows how to find it for you. And it's important to know all of your options. That's why it's smart to work with the best. Gary McKee and the agents at Bear Lake Realty in Garden City, Utah, helping folks buy and sell real estate for over 25 years. When you work with Bear Lake Realty, you're working with the best. Visit BearLakeRealty.com today. Well, they're going to start the match a couple minutes early, so we're going to cruise right past our interview with Coach Cindy Stewart and continue on with our Town of Randolph pregame coverage, jumping into the starting lineups brought to you by the Randolph Country Store. We may be small, but we've got it all. And for the visiting Intermountain Christian, the libero is number 22, a sophomore, Brianna Phillips. Senior number 3, Sonia Workus. Junior number 10, Anna Florell. Senior number 11, Emma Harder. A sophomore, number 13, Isabel Aist. Freshman, number 16, Susanna Colby. And junior, number 17, Anna Clement. Those are your starters for the Intermountain Christian Lions, led by Coach Kevin Inafuku. The Rebels starters are senior number 13, Kiara Grohl. Senior number 10, Amber Smith, the libero. Senior number 7, Julia Hopkins. Senior number 15, Talisha Larson. Senior number 20, Savannah Peart. Senior number 24, Risha Larson. And sophomore, Sydney Hatch, number 14. Oh, no, number 45. And I'm forgetting right now if Sydney's a sophomore. Yes, she is. Sophomore number 45, Sydney Hatch. Those are your starting lineups brought to you by the Randolph Country Store. We may be small, but we've got it all. Again, apologies we didn't get to Coach Cindy Stewart's interview. Would have liked to do that, but the JV and freshman matches went quick. The Rebels won in 3 in both of those, and they're starting this match just a couple of minutes early. So we're going to bring you the Laketown Ledger real quick. Good luck, Rebels, from the Mayor and Town Council of Laketown. Mayor Sim Weston, Council members Dallas Clark, Chris Hodges, Gary Ogilvie, and Delora White. The Laketown Ledger shows that the Rebels have faced Intermountain Christian 3 times in the past. This will be the 4th meeting between the two teams. Rebels won in 2006 in the quarterfinals, 3-0. Won in 2007 in the semifinals, 3-1. And then won earlier this year, just last week, in fact, at Intermountain Christian, 3-0. And apologies on our choppiness. We're going to try to get that fixed. Not sure what's going on with our internet. It was looking good, really good earlier. I'm going to have to drop that bit rate and see if that helps out a little bit. We may have to drop out of a 720p stream. Yeah, we're dropping everything. We're just about get set to start here. Again, the Laketown led by the town of Laketown. Mayor Sim Weston, council members Dallas Clark, Chris Hodges, Gary Ogilvie, and Delora White. And Kate, thanks for keeping me up on that choppiness of the video. Let's keep an eye on that. And Rebels with the beginning serve of this set, brought to you by the station in Randolph. Savannah Peart serves. The Lions bump it over. Rebels set it up. Hopkins hits. It's deflected and dropped to the ground, and Rich leads 1-0 to start this first set. Brought to you by Rolene Kennedy, Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Not sure what's going on with our internet here at Rich High School. It's been so reliable, even leading up to game time, but a little bit rough here as we start this match. Rebels on top 1-0. Lions set it up, hit it across. Rich sets it up, and Hopkins goes cross court. And Rich is on top 2-0 with another Bear Lake Realty kill. That's already a couple of early Bear Lake Realty kills for the Rich Rebels. Internet is giving me some fits already this evening. We might have to switch to a lower resolution stream between sets. Lions hit it down the line too long, out of bounds. Rich leads 3-0. Again, the Rebels won in the freshman match, 25-21, 23, and then 15-13. Here's Savannah Peart serve into the net. An error puts the Lions on the board. Rebels also won the JV match 25-23, 26-24, and 15-6. Serving into the net. Service error makes it 4-1 Rebels. I believe that was Isabel Aced with the service. And she misfired, hit it low. So Rebels, Talisha Larson will serve. Almost an ace. Lions dig it up, hit it to the back line. Rich keeps it in the air. Peart bumps it high into the middle, and Hatch bumps it over. Dug up by the libero, Brianna Phillips. Set up, hit cross court. Risha digs, bumps high. Kiara sets left side for Hopkin, and Julia just drills it through the D. It's 5-1. The power was decent, but the placement was perfect. Dropped it in there away from where anybody could get to it. So Rich will have the serve again. And let me just check my bit rate here as Talisha Larson serves. It's dug, set, hit over, and diving dig by Risha. Set left side, Hopkin hits, she's blocked. Good block by the defense. They'll set it up. Rich hits again in a roll attack by Julia Hopkin. Leads to a Rebel point. Rich is on top, 6-1. That was a Bear Lake Realty kill. And boy, our internet just dropping off. Kiara sets it up in the middle. Hopkin hits off her back foot, just about kills it. But the Lions dig it up, set up, bumped, and to the left side again. Hopkin this time just crushes it into the block, and they can't keep it alive. 7-1. Rich with a hot start early on, leading 7-1 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard here in this first set, brought to you by Rolene Kennedy, Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Talisha Larson serves again. Set and slapped across by Emma Clement. Rebels set it up. Hopkin on the left side crushes it down. It's dug up over the net and out of bounds. Right here near the net, Emma Harder trying to just deflect it and keep it in, but she couldn't get a piece. And Rich has a big lead. Rebels won at Intermountain Christian last week, 25-16, 25-21, and 25-6. Bumped, set up on the left side, and hit down. A nice attack by the Lions. Makes it 8-2 as they earn a kill. And Rich will now receive the serve for just the second time in the game in this match. And for the second time in the match, the Lions serve is short in the net, and Rich leads 9-2. Both Lions serves, they've served twice so far. Both of them have been in the net. Kiera serves, and it's bumped, kept in the air, set up in the middle, tapped across, out of bounds. Savannah misjudged it, but luckily enough for Rich, that one was hit wide and out. And Rich leads 10-2 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. First set brought to you by Rolene Kennedy, Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Kiera with a laser serve. It's dug up and slapped over. Smith, great pass up front, set left side. Hopkin just crushes it through the block, but she hit it just a bit wide. It deflected. It actually just powered right through the antenna, and that gives Intermountain Christian the point. 10-3. Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Rebels on top. Emma Clement serves long and out of bounds, and the Lions struggling to get a serve in. That's 3 serves. 2 have been into the net, and that one is long. They've served 3 times. All 3 have been service errors. Rebels deliver the serve, and it's bumped over. Smith passes up front. Kiara sets a long ways for Savannah Peart, who hits. She's blocked but digs it up. Set it up again. Peart hits, and it's blocked this time by the net. 11-4. Lions trailing. Rebels on top on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Again, our beginning serve of each set is brought to you by the station in Randolph, here for your convenience needs. Serving, Sonia Workus, the senior. Rebels pass up front. Kiara sets in the middle. Hatch hits to the corner. Diving dig attempt by Brianna Phillips, the libero. And the sophomore hits it into the Rebel student section, making it 12-4 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. All right. A little bit of a warning from the down official. That ball, they're going to replay that one because they're saying that Phillips' dig over into the student section was still playable on the front row had the student section not gotten in the way. And so the Lions will get to serve again. Sonia Workus. Hopkin, good pass up front. Kiera sets left side. Peart coming around, hits it to the back row, and Phillips digs but deflects it to her bench, and the score remains the same. Led Zeppelin saying the song remains the same. The score remains the same here. 12-4, Rebels on top. Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Amber Smith serves an error, and it's 12-5. Rebels get set to serve. Or the Lions rather serve. Emma Harder. Rich hits, and it's dug, set, hit into the middle, blocked by Talisha Larson. An epic recreation block of the game by, I believe it was Talisha. We'll interview Talisha tomorrow, or play an interview that we had with Talisha tomorrow during our halftime show of Rebel football at Duchesne. Make sure to tune in for that if you can't make it to it. Savannah Peart hits cross court and kicks it in there. 14-5 is your score on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Service ace for the Rebels. And it's 15-5. Risha with the service ace. The serve receive is bumped out of bounds and beyond the line, so that's another point for the Rebels. A second consecutive ace for Risha Larson. 16-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick one as well. I'm going to stop this stream. We're going to adjust to a lower resolution stream, and we'll be back. (18-5). Not sure if we're back. I know we're having a lot of internet issues. I'm trying to get that figured out. Rebels on top, 18-5 with a big lead. Caught a couple of kills there. Risha Larson still serving. Rich sets it up left side. Peart hits down the line and crushes it in there. 19-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. I'm going to just keep the audio on. Kate, I'll try to keep talking and just keep bringing you the action. Rebels on top, 19-5. And we'll see if I can get this figured out. Rebels serve. It's a service ace. Makes it 20-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And Risha will serve again. Risha serves. Set by Anna Florell. Rebels dig it up. Set and hit. Rebels able to crack it down again. Another kill. 21-5. Rich cruising on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard with a big lead, 21-5. Risha serves again. Dug and pushed across. Kiera sets it in the middle. Talisha hits back corner and gets it in there. Nice hit right to her dear old dad, the principal. One hop from the back line. Rebels will serve again. 22-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Risha delivers the serve. Set up left side. Hit to the back line. Amber Smith receives, bumps it in the air. Rebels set it up again, left side. Peart with the big hit, but it's dug up high. Nice dig. Anna Florell hits to the back line, and that one was just out of bounds. Rebels earn another point, 23-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich with the lead. Risha Larson will serve again. Risha delivers the serve. Passed, bumped, and bumped over by the Lions to the back line. Smith passes high up front. Kiera sets, and Peart hits it hard. Hit down the line after the dig by the Lions. Bumped over the net, and the Lions can't control it. 24-5, Rebels on top. Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich rolling in this one. 1 point away from a set one victory. Bumped, set left side, hit into the net by the Lions. Rich wins 25-5 in set number one on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard, and Rich leads 1-0 in this match. First set has been brought to you by Rolene Kennedy, Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. On the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. Rolene Kennedy of Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston is your Rich County representative. The mother of 5 Rich High graduates and grandmother of 3 more graduates in the making, Rolene is here for you. She's a recipient of GM's highest salesman honor, the Mark of Excellence Award winner, meaning she provides you with the best customer service in the industry. The next time you're looking for a car or truck, think Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, your Rich County representative.
Your vehicle represents one of the major investments you'll make in your lifetime. If you have an accident, large or small, take care of your investment with a professional team that understands the value of your vehicle. T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston has been repairing and restoring vehicles to just like new condition for over 7 years. Don't trust your investment to just anyone. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. Stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Welcome back to Rich High School. Apologies, our internet is acting funny tonight. The Rich High School tech guy is busy tonight, so I don't know if we can get anything fixed. If it continues this way, Kate, my producer back in the studio, if it continues this way, we'll have to probably stop the stream and create a new one. That may take a couple of minutes, but we've been fairly consistent, fairly good, knock on wood, for the last couple of minutes, so we'll hope it stays that way. Rebels cruised in the first set, 3 aces en route to a 25-5 win in set number 1. Here's a set 2, and the Lions pick up right where they left off in the first set with a service error. The Lions served just, I think, 4 times in that first set, and 3 of those were errors. They serve an error here. Rich is on top 1-0. Rich delivers the serve. Lions set it up, hit it back across. Rich sets it and hits, correct it down, deflected off the block, and it's 2-0 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebels with the lead. In set number 2, the beginning serve of each set is brought to you by the station in Randolph, here for your convenience needs. Here's Savannah Peart into the net. The third service error of the match for Rich puts the Lions on the board 2-1 here in this second set, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Again, apologies on our technical issues this evening. I hope, I'm not going to say I think we've got it figured out, because it's not anything I can really figure out. It's just internet issues. Internet acting funny tonight here at Rich High School. Camera tonight is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty as the Rebels set it up with a Bear Lake Realty kill. Julia Hopkin crushes it down, and Rich is on top 3-1 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Talisha Larson steps back to serve. And Talisha running jump serve. Rebels serving left to right if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. Set up left side, hit cross court, and it's just out of bounds. Nice roll attack by Isabel Aced, but she hits it just wide, out of bounds. 4-1, Rebels with the lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And Talisha Larson serves again. Back row, passed up front, set up by Florell, pushed by Aced, and dug by the Rebels, Talisha Larson. Rich sets it up, and Sydney Hopkin with the hit this time. Rebels dig that, and the Lions dug that. They set it up for Ace, and she hits cross court, finds the floor. 4-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebels with the lead in set number 2, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Rebels took the first set 25-5. Absolutely dominant performance. Kiara sets left side. Julia, wow, what a hit. She hammers that one down. No chance for any Lion to get underneath it, and it's 5-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebels with the lead. Kiara Grohl to serve, and she delivers a laser. Dug pass to the front row. Back set to Ace. Hit cross court. Kiara's there. She'll pass it up left side. Rich sets it up, and this time it's again Julia Hopkin from the middle, and she crushes it down. 6-2. Rebels on top on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And Rich with the lead and cruising here in set 2, much as they did in the first set. Again, winning that one 25-5. Kiara serves. It's hit to the back row or hit up into the net. Nice dig effort by Anna Florell, but nobody else can get underneath it. And that will result in another Rebel point. Rich leads 7-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Thank you. Lions set it up, hit it over. Rebels attack, get it back across. Diving dig by Peart after a touch attack. Set back line. Sydney Hopkin hits it over. And I missed what the call was there. I think one of the Lions in the net gives the Rebels an 8-2 lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebels serve, set up, hit over. Kiara Grohl. Risha Hopkin bumps it, or pushes it to the back line. Passed up to the front, right near the net, and then bumped over. Peart bumps. Kiara sets in the middle. Hopkin just cracks it right through the block, and it's 9-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebels are cruising, not having any trouble with this Intermountain Christian team. Kiara serves, and it's an overpass. Sydney Hopkin goes up and hits it down, and the Rebels have the point, leading 10-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
Woodruff, Utah has a long pioneer history with a post office that has been in operation since 1872. Woodruff was named after Wilford Woodruff, the fourth president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and is home to the Woodruff Steakhouse, a former Latter-day Saint office building that is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Our rich pioneer heritage is reflected in all our students by their hard work and commitment to excellence in the classroom and in their sports.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming has teamed up with the Riverton Golf and Country Club to bring you great golf getaway packages for the whole family. Come for a couple of days, golf, eat, relax, tour the Wind River Indian Reservation, and enjoy the Native American tribal dancers. Pet rooms are available so you can bring the whole family and stay. Call today the Wind River Hotel and Casino, where families play, stay, win. 866-657-1604.
Rebels serve. The Lions set it up. Hit from the middle. Deflected. Amberly Smith with a diving dig goes over the net. Maybe your J-Bar Excavation dig of the game. Lions push it right back across. Rich bumps high. And Sydney Hopkins cracks it to the back line. Nice placement. And the Rebels earn the Bear Lake Realty kill. And that will be, to this point, your J-Bar Excavation dig of the game. Amber Smith, #1 in all classifications in the state of Utah in digs per set. And she showed us why right there. Bump and into the middle, set backwards. Anna Florell away from the net. Nobody can get to it. It's 12-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich with the big lead. Bumped after the Kiara Grohl serve. Set left side, hit by Clement. Rebels set it up front. Good pass, set. Hopkins hits to the back corner. Dug by the libero, Brianna Phillips. She can't get out of the way of her teammates, and it's on the floor. Rebels extend the lead to 13-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. 13-2 after winning the first set 25-5. Rich dominant here so far in the second set, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. A poor pass is a service ace for Kiera, and Rich extends the lead 14-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Kevin Inafuku trying to substitute in some different players and figure things out. The serve receive, a real issue for this team so far in the game. If Rebels aren't getting a service ace, they're getting close to it, and the Lions just not able to set up a nice attack. Rebels, meanwhile, set up a very nice attack. Hopkins hammers it down. Bear Lake Realty kill, 15-2. Rich with the lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Kiara Grohl set to serve. Delivers. It's bumped sideways and to the floor, 16-2. Another service ace. Brought to you by Circle H Land and Cattle Company. Proud to support the Rich High Rebels. Kiera. Boy, she's got a strong serve. Lions having trouble with it. They get off a pretty good pass this time. Set it up, aced, hit to the back line. Kiera digs. Risha sets in the middle. Hopkins touch attack into the donut of the Lions defense. They dive and dig. Bump over to the back line. Too long, out of bounds. 17-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich with the lead. And I think I'm going to switch internet provider real quick. Let's see if this different internet works out a little bit better for us. Kate, let me know how this goes. We should be back on. Kiara sets left side. Julia Hopkins, what a hit. 18-3. Leave no doubt there, a Bear Lake Realty kill. Julia Hopkins hammers it down hard. And let's see if we can improve our output here. Make things a little bit better as we've gotten a faster internet connection. Kiera bumps it high, set left side by Allie Wallenstein, hit by the Rebels, blocked out of bounds. 19-3 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And apologies on the technical issues. I'm going to be tweaking these settings a little bit here for the next couple minutes and trying to get things just right as the Rebels set up another one and hit another one down. 20-3. Rich on top on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. A serve receive, shank to the side, bumped over and out, and it's 21-3. Rich with a big lead. Julia Hopkins serves. Phillips passes up front, set in the middle, hit hard to the back line. Smith with a nice dig, but a Rebel is in the net. That'll give a point to the Lions, 21-4. Rich on top big. 21-4 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Lions serve. Rebels set it up. Wallenstein hits it across. Set by Florell. Hit down the line and a nice attack by, I believe it was aced. Or was it Clement on the hit? Either way, the Lions earn the point, and it's 21-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich with the lead. Brianna Phillips serving right to left if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. Peart in the middle. Kiara Grohl sets left side. Peart hits. It's deflected by the block. Bumped into the middle, and nobody goes and gets it. Anna Florell is the setter, and she had to bump that one to dig it and keep it alive, and then nobody else went to get it. 22-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich dominating. Amber Smith serves. Phillips bumps up front. Florell sets left side. Here's the hit by Harder, and the Rebels dig it up right near the net. And a nice little tip to keep it on the Rebels side. Haley Brooks, the senior, with the tap across. 22 to 6. The Rebel lead is 16. In set 2, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Serve, bumped up front. Kiera sets left side. Peart hits back court and she got it in, plus it was tipped. Nice Bear Lake Realty kill by Savannah Peart. She cracked it cross court, and the Rebels lead 23 to 6 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard here in set 2. Brought to you again by the town of Woodruff. So Risha Larson serving, not Tarisha, Risha. Set and hit. Bob Smith with the diving dig. Nice lunging effort. Rebels bump and keep it over, or bump it over. Passed up front. Florell sets left side. Harder with the hit. Smith again with the diving dig. Peart bumps, and Hopkin bumps it over again. Bumped high. Florell sets a short one, and it's pushed to the back corner. Hopkin, good pass up front. Kiara sets in the middle. Talisha hits through the block. It's deflected and right into the kisser of Brianna Phillips. 24 to 6. Set point for the Rebels here in set 2. Brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Risha Larson serves. Set by Florell. They got a good pass. Hit and deflected by the block. Hopkin keeps it alive. Peart hits, blocked, out of bounds. Rebels with the point. 25 to 6. Rich wins on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. 25-5 and 25-6. Rebels on top 2-0 after 2 sets. This second set has been brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Mayor Bo Holman, council members Hugh Holman, Audrey Jessen, Raymond Franson, Millie Bradshaw, and clerk Lisa Bell on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
We sell fun. Come see and feel the fun when you shop at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. You and your family will have fun year-round, in the water with personal watercraft, in nature driving your side-by-side or riding your four-wheeler, or in the mountains on your snow machine. It's always fun at Cash Honda Yamaha, no matter what the season is. Our showroom is full of inventory to choose from. Start having more fun today. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91. We sell fun.
Coverage of Rich High School sports is also being made possible by Delmas Equipment. Repairing equipment for over 20 years, farming equipment assembly, and custom fabrication. The Thompson Ranch. Brian and Becky Thompson, promoting student learning and success in all areas. And Western Ag Credit, reliable credit for all things agriculture.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Welcome back to Rich High School. Our pregame show today was brought to you by the town of Randolph. I know we've been cutting in and out a lot, so apologies on the technical issues that we've been having. Our first set brought to you by Rolene Kennedy. The Rebels won that one 25-5. Town of Woodruff second set. The Rebels won 25-6. Rich cruising in this one. Again, at Intermountain Christian last week, the Rebels won 25-16, 25-21, and 25-6. Our third set just underway here. The station in Randolph beginning serve delivered by Savannah Peart. And the Lions set it up, hit it over, Rebels dig. Risha sets, hit by Talisha, deflected and kept in the air. Florell sets, hit by Aced, and the Rebels are in the net. So for the first time in the match, Intermountain Christian has a lead. That's their first lead today. They are on top 1-0 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Emma Clement to serve, left to right. If you're watching online at mylocalradio.com, I want to thank the Rebel volleyball younger players for helping out with the camera tonight. We have JC Cornea, several others. The Lions set it up, hit to the back line. Kiera lunging dig. Risha sets, Hopkin hits. It's deflected and bumped up toward the net on the floor. We're tied at 1 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Maya Trineri running the camera for me now. Our camera is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. Visit bearlakerealty.com. Talisha Larson with a service ace. Rebels, I believe that's their 6th service ace of the match. Risha had a pair, had 3 service aces in the first set. Kiera had 2 in the second. Risha serves into the net, and we're tied at 2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Emma Harder set to deliver. She serves. Amberly Smith passes up front. Risha sets left side. Hopkin punches it, but 2 hits, a double hit on the set, gives the Lions just their 2nd lead of the match. 3-2 here in this 3rd set, brought to you by Rich County, Rebels of the championship cause. Harder again to serve. Again left to right if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. Hopkin lets it go and it's in. 4-2, first service ace of the match for the Lions from Intermountain Christian School. Located in Salt Lake City, Utah. Down south near the Cottonwood Heights area. The bend in I-215 down the southeast side of the valleys. Hatch hits to the back line. Phillips digs it high in the air. Florell long set to the left side. Aced hits it across and Kiera digs. Talisha sets. Hopkin hits into the net. And the Rebels have let up a little bit. Maybe get that intensity back that they had in those first 2 sets. They've allowed 5 points. That's how many points the Lions scored in the entire first set. They've already got 5 here in the 3rd. Passes. Risha bumps left side. Hopkin hits cross court. Phillips digs up front. Florell sets in the middle. Hit tipped and down to the floor. 6-2. Lions with the lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Sydney Hatch comes away shaking her hands. Looks at Coach Stewart, who gives her a little indication of, hey, let's adjust those hands a little bit. You're good. And Sydney says, okay. Yeah, I know, Coach. I know. Harder to serve again. Peart passes up front. Risha sets in the middle. Hatch hits. Nice strong hit, but it's too long. She hit it between everybody. Split the defense. They were trying to get to it, but couldn't, and instead it goes long. Just point to the Lions. 7-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Peart bumps it high. Risha left side. Hopkin touch attack, and she drops it in there. Boy, she's come in with power, and then she just touches it over the block and drops it down for the Bear Lake Realty kill. That makes it 7-3 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Risha Larson serves. Bumped, set, and aced with the big hit. Rebels dig it. Set behind her, and Kiera misfires on the roll attack. Makes it 8-3 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich with the lead, Lions with the lead. The Rebels won the first 2 sets, 25-5 and 25-6. Serving is Haley Brooks, the senior. Risha sets left side. Hopkin goes up high and crushes it down. 8-4 after that Bear Lake Realty kill. Rebels down by 4. Julia Hopkin set to serve, goes back line, and Phillips passes. Florell bumps, aced, hits it long, out of bounds. Rebels watch it go. 8-5, Rich within 3. Again, Intermountain Christian scored 5 points and 6 points in the first 2 sets each. They've got 8 here in the 3rd. They tip it across, and a Rebel. I'm not sure what the indication was there, an infraction against Rich. makes it 9-5 Lions. They're on top in this third set, brought to you by Rich County, Rebels with a championship cause. Service by Anna Florell, the setter. Rebels set it up left side. Peart hits down the line, and a point to the Rebels. Bear Lake Realty kill, maybe one of the Lions in the net as well. And it's 9-6. Talisha Larson up front along with Kiara Grohl, Savannah Peart. Amber Smith serving. Risha Larson and Hopkin in the back with Amber. Service hits off the top of the net. Dig by Harder. Set and hit by Ace. Rebels dig it. Kiara sets left side. Peart hits and she's blocked. Rebels dig it up and keep it alive. Back set for Kiara, who hits down the line and it's dug up out of bounds. Emma Harder misplayed it. 9-7. Rebels down by 2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Amber Smith drops back and will serve again. Delivers. Harder. Hit across. Rebels set it up and hit. Phillips digs, but can't keep it alive. It's also deflected. And Rich is within 1. 9-8 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebels were down 7-2. They kind of fell asleep in this third set to start. They're climbing back in and trail by 1. Aces tonight are brought to you by Circle H Land and Cattle. Our Epic Recreation block of the game was Talisha Larson so far in the first set. J-Bar Excavation dig of the game. Amber Smith in the second set. Hit cross court by the Lions is out of bounds, and we're tied at 9 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Amber Smith serves down the line, bumped up front, set in the middle, quick set, hit. Smith with the dig. Rebels can't get to it though. The couple players were there, but Risha trying to run over and get underneath it as the setter. Couldn't get around teammates and to the ball in time. So a point to the Lions. Makes it 10-9 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Set number 3. Lions need one more point to match their point output total of the 2 first sets, but they're not going to get it here. A serve goes long. It's an error to tie us back up at 10 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Not a lot of errors serving for either team. Rich with just 3 so far, make it 4. The Lions with 3, 4, 5. They hit, Rebels block, but it's on the floor, and the Lions are back on top. 11-10 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Brianna Phillips will drop back and serve for the Lions. Phillips with a bunch of bounces, dribbles, then she finally picks it up, tosses it, serves. It's a short one. Smith goes up and gets it. Set for Talisha, hit to the back line. Phillips lunging out, hits it out of bounds. We're tied at 11. Give Talisha Larson a Bear Lake Realty kill on that. And again, 11 points here in this third set for Intermountain Christian. They scored 11 combined in the first 2 sets. Savannah Peart serves and serves long, a service error. Puts Intermountain Christian back on top, 12-11. Rebels really dominant in those first 2 sets. The Lions have adjusted, and the Rebels have, it feels like, let up quite a bit here in this third set. A service error by Intermountain Christian puts our score back tied up at 12 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Talisha, service ace. Is that Talisha or Risha? I think it was Talisha. Her second ace of the set gives the Rebels the lead back for the first time since it was 2-1, but then she serves it long. It's an error, and we're tied up, right back up again. 13 all on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And set to serve is Emma Harder, the senior. She served well, gave the Rebels some trouble, and they let it go. Peart and Hopkin both backed away from it, thought it was out. You could hear Kiara shouting, get it, but they didn't. They look at each other and kind of go, is that my ball? No, I think that's yours. No, is that my? Whose is it? Rebels down 14-13 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Hopkin receives this time. Risha passes left side, or sets left side. Hopkin hits. It's deflected and kept in the air by Ace. Bumped, set up left side for Ace. Hit, back line, just long. Rebels swung and missed. Luckily, they didn't deflect it, so we're tied back up at 14. Rich coming into this match 4-0 in the region. Tabiona in second place at 2-2. ICS at 1-2, looking to tie Tabiona up if they can come back here. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's on the line. A service by Risha Larson is an ace. Brought to you by Circle H Land and Cattle Company. Proud to support the Rich High Rebels. Risha had a couple of 3 aces in the first set, so that ace right there was her 5th of the match. Bumped and set head over. Rebels dig it, set it up. Hopkin crushes it down the line. Emma Clement deflected it out of bounds, 16-14. Rich with the lead of 2 points here in this third set, brought to you by Rich County. Rebels with a championship cause. J-Bar Excavation dig of the game so far. Amber Smith in the second set helped the Rebels go up 11-2 and win that second set 25-6. Another service ace by Risha makes it 17-14. Here at Rich High School. Rebels get back into action tomorrow at the Richfield Tournament. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later on in our post-game show, brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Rebels serve. Lions bump it over. Rich passes up front. Risha sets left side. Hopkin hits. It's deflected, but a Lion in the net. And that extends the Rebel lead, 18-14. Again, Rich took the first sets, 25-5, 25-6. Freshman and JV both 1 and 3. Service, bumped, set left side by Florell. Aced, hits back line. Smith with goes to her knees to dig that one up. Risha sets. Kiera tips it across. What an athletic move by Kiera Grohl to make it 19-14. And Coach Inafuku wants a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well here in the third set, brought to you by Rich County. Rebels with a championship cause on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to Rich High School, where the Rebels are on top 2-0 over Intermountain Christian in Region 22 play. Risha Larson serves. Phillips passes up front, set by Florell. Aced with the hit down the line, deflected, and then Peart digs it up. Risha Smith hits it from the back line. Phillips with a nice dig, pass up front. Florell hit from the back line by Clement. Hits it long. Rebels watch it go, and Rich is on top 20-14 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Let's get that Stacy's Repair scoreboard back up there for you if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. Risha serves, past a funny-looking pass, but they keep it in the air, slap it, not quite over. 21-14. Rich was dominant in the first 2 sets, 25-5, 25-6, but they've trailed by as much as a 7-2 score here in this third set before bouncing back. They've gone on quite a run here. And Risha Larson serves a bit long, a service error. She's got 2 aces in the set, but an error there makes it 21-15. Lions get the serve back. Haley Brooks was set to serve, but instead Susanna Colby, the freshman, checks in. Or no, that's number 18, Alex Armstrong, the sophomore. Number looks like a 16. It's an 18. Armstrong, several dribbles, lobs it high in the air, and then serves into the net. 22-15 on a service error. 1, 2, 3, third of the set. 7th of the match for Intermountain Christian. That's not excessive. Julia Hopkins serves. Phillips bumps on the back line, bumped toward the front, and Ace slaps it across. Risha, nice dig. Kiera set left side. Peart with a big hit, deflected and kept in the air. Florell, left side, aced again, hits it, back line, just too long out of bounds. 23-15. That was a great idea by Aced. She hit it where there were no Rebels, and they couldn't have gotten to it had they wanted to, but they let it go out of bounds. A timeout on the floor by Coach Kevin Inafuku. We'll take a quick one as well here in this third set. The Rebels on top, 23-15 on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. Schedule a family whitewater rafting trip today. Packages include your hotel room, transportation, whitewater rafting, and lunch in a native teepee. The Wind River Canyon is located on the Wind River Indian Reservation in Riverton, Wyoming, and is home to the Northern Arapaho and Eastern Shoshone tribes. Come and enjoy the waves, the breathtaking views of the oldest canyons in Wyoming. Call today the Wind River Hotel and Casino, where families play, stay, win. 866-657-1604.
23-15. Rebels with the lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Set 3 is brought to you by Rich County. Rebels with a championship cause. The Rebels took the first 2 sets, 25-5, 25-6. Lions have played better here in this third set, but an ace by Julia Hopkin gives the Rebels a set and match point. 24-15, Circle H Land Cattle Company ace. And Julia will try to make one more serve and finish this one off. Phillips passes up over the net. Happy birthday. Peart hits. It's dug up into the net, and the Rebels win. 25-15 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich has no trouble with Intermountain Christian tonight at Rich High School. We'll tell you more about it, give you the Freaky Fast recap brought to you by Jimmy John's during the Mountain Valley Cattle Company post-game show. That's coming up when we return. Rich makes quick work of ICS 25-5, then 25-6, and 25-15. Back after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. This third set has been brought to you by Rich County, Rebels with a championship cause. Founded in 1997, the Mountain Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho serves Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming and is proud to sponsor the students and staff at Rich High School. The Mountain Valley Cattle Company is established on the foundation of hard work, commitment, and perseverance, knowing that every individual on the team must give their best for the team to succeed. The same principles that students and athletes at Rich High School are learning today that will help them lead tomorrow. The Mountain Valley Cattle Company, 208-339-0614.
Randolph is located near the geographic center of Rich County, Utah, on a high plateau with an average elevation of 6,300 feet. The first group of settlers, led by Randolph H. Stewart, camped on a knoll south of the present town site on March 14, 1870. Randolph is a town of extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 in the winter. The folks who live here are also extremely loyal, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive of our youth. Good luck to all the Rich Rebels this year from everyone at the town of Randolph.
Welcome back to Rich High School. It's time for the post-game show brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho. It's time now for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Gourmet sandwiches fresh and fast every day at 113 Front Street in Evanston. Thursday night, October 5th, the Rebels returned home in Region 22 play to host Intermountain Christian School. The Lions were in town. And the Rebels had beat the Lions in 3 straight about a week ago at Intermountain Christian, 25-16, 25-21, and 25-6. And Rich would come out fired up on Thursday night. Rebels jumped out to an 8-1 lead and never looked back, winning 25-5. Risha Larson had 3 aces in that first set, and Rich dominated. Same story in set 2. Kiara Grohl had a pair of service aces, and Rich won 25-6. In that second set. Third set, Lions woke up. They had a 7-2 lead early on, but then Rich went on a big run and won pretty easily, 25-15. Julia Hopkin had an ace, and the Rebels won 25-15 in that third and final set. The Rich Rebels win 3-0 and improve to 5-0 in Region 22 play. And I believe nobody can catch them. Rebels just won the region championship tonight with the win over Intermountain Christian School. 3-0, 25-5, 25-6, and 25-15. That's your Freaky Fast recap brought to you by Jimmy John's at 113 Front Street in Evanston. Gourmet sandwiches fresh and fast every day. The Mountain Valley Cattle Company postgame show continues after the break. We'll have the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital postgame highlights and the Laziest Ranching Roundup school calendar when we return on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
As the hospital closest to Bear Lake, professional medical care is always available at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. As a full-service hospital, Bear Lake Memorial offers an emergency room that's open 24/7. They treat patients of all ages. Other professional services include physicians' clinics, assisted living, home health services, counseling, dialysis, physical, occupational, and speech therapy, orthopedic care, and skilled nursing. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care.
It doesn't matter what season you visit Bear Lake. Make sure you always stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods. You'll find lots of great quality inventory at low prices, including guns and ammo. During the winter, you can rent cross-country skis, snowshoes, and buy your ski passes to Beaver Mountain. Pugstones is always the best place to get information about the area and purchase your hunting or fishing licenses. Everything you need with one stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods at the four-way stop in Garden City.
Back on the Mountain Valley Cattle Company post-game show on KADQ, and it's time now for the post-game highlights presented by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Count on us to care. Rebels came out just fired up and ready to go, and I was talking with Coach Cindy Stewart, and if we'd had time to play her interview during our pregame show, we would have heard her say that she feels like the girls really didn't get up to play hard right out of the gate at Intermountain Christian last week. Now, Rich still won that match 25-16, 25-21, and 25-6. But she said they weren't mentally prepared like they should have been. They were tonight, at least in the first two sets. Rebels had 3 aces, just 2 service errors, and cruised to a 25-5 victory in the first set. Rich led by as much. I mean, of course, that's the biggest lead, 20 points, 25-5. But they jumped out to an 8-1 lead and never looked back. In set number 2, it was more of the same. It wasn't the Rebels jumped out to a 10-2 lead, and then it was 17-2 before Intermountain Christian scored another point, 17-3. So that was just a monster run of 13-0. Rebels with I think it was Kiera Grohl serving during that time, a 13-0 run, and Rich wins 25-6 in that second set. Set number 3, though, it was a different story. The Rebels were down 7-2 early, but then battled back, and it was just a case of Rich just kind of falling asleep, I think, in that third set. And Intermountain Christian, and to their credit, they didn't give up. They turned it up a notch just a bit in that third set, and again led 7-2. They also led later on 12-11, but then Rich outscored the Lions. From that point, when they were down 12-11, Rich outscored the Lions 14-3 the rest of the way to win 25-5 and take the match 3-0. Rich finishes with 7 errors, 10 service aces. Lions had 7 errors, 1 service ace. So Rich serve receive was pretty good today. I'm sure Coach Stewart would say they could do better. She's always got those high expectations. And Rich will have to do better this week as they head to Richfield and face a trio of good teams right off the bat. And then they'll face some other very good teams throughout the weekend as well. Our Epic Recreation block of the game, again, brought to you by Epic Recreation. Make your vacation an epic one to remember. Visit epicrecreation.net for rentals in Bear Lake. That came in the first set. Rebels were up 12-5. They had just delivered a service error. And then Intermountain Christian Rebels got it back over. Intermountain Christian sets up an attack, and Talisha Larson stuffs it right to the floor. A block and a kill in one made it 13-5. Talisha Larson with the Epic Recreation block of the game. J-Bar Excavation offers quality work on all kinds of projects. Their dig of the game came in the second set. Rebels were on top 10-2. Coach Inafuku had just taken a timeout, tried to settle his troops down. It didn't work. Amber Lee Smith was part of making sure that didn't happen. Rebels were in the middle of a 13-0 run, and Amber had a diving dig that kept things alive. Ended up in a kill for the Rebels that put them on top 11-2. As I mentioned, that was a 13-0 run. Rich was up 4-2. They went on to make it 17-2 and win that second set. And that was your J-Bar Excavation dig of the game. Quality work on all kinds of projects. Our camera tonight brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, Gary and Amber McKee in Garden City, and our scoreboard by Stacy's Repair in Woodruff. This is the postgame show brought to you by Mound Valley Cattle Company, Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho. Our postgame highlights are presented by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Count on us to care. One more quick break, and we'll take a look back or look at what's coming up the rest of the weekend and into next week. That's the Laziest Ranching Roundup calendar right after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you have dental care done, you let the dentist and the hygienists into your personal space. It's important that you and your family trust that your dentist will provide professional care in a comfortable atmosphere. Comprehensive Family Dental is a family-owned and operated business that understands how important this trust is. 2 locations make it convenient for you and your family when scheduling appointments. When it comes to your dental work, expect the best. Call Comprehensive Family Dental today at 435-793-2210. When it comes to hard things in life, don't say, why me? Just say, try me. Remember, it's the tough things that make us the strongest. The cattle ranchers at Laziest Ranching are proud supporters of the youth in our community. Sim, Joe Jean, Carol, and Millie Weston, along with Sim Jr. and Meggie, remind everyone to eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels. That's right. Eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Back on the Mound Valley Cattle Company post-game show. Rebels with a win, 3-0 over the Intermountain Christian Lions. And it's time to take a look ahead at Rich County sports and activities. Brought to you by Laziest Ranching. Eat more beef and cheer on the Rebels. Next up for Rich, of course, football team tomorrow night will be at Duchesne. Region play begins tomorrow for the Rich Rebel football team. And if you can't make that drive down there, or maybe you're going with the volleyball team down to Richfield, you can tune in to our football coverage here on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. Pregame starts at 6:15, and varsity kickoff at 7. JV will kick off at 4 o'clock. Now, also tomorrow, the Rebel volleyball team opens play at the Richfield tournament, and it's pool play tomorrow. Rebels are in Pool D, and they'll take on Carbon, Millard, and South Sevier tomorrow afternoon. Those matches will be at 1:30, 3:30, and 5:30, and 6:30 rather. Not in that order though. They'll first take on Millard and then South Sevier before capping off the night against Carbon. And then we'll have all the matches Saturday of Rich Rebel volleyball at the Richfield tournament Saturday morning, beginning at either 8:30 or 9:30. You'll just have to either join the loop or figure out. You can, of course, tune in to MyLocalRadio.com. We'll have those games posted, and as soon as I find out, I'll get that updated on MyLocalRadio.com so you can see what time the Rebels play and against whom on Saturday morning. But that's coming up Saturday, Rebels at the Richfield tournament. Also on Saturday, Rich Middle School Royals volleyball team is at Star Valley tournament beginning at 9 a.m. And the middle school football team is at Pinedale with 3 games beginning at 10 a.m. And if I'm not mistaken, it's 6th graders, then 8th, then 7th graders. But anyway, that begins at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. Looking ahead to next week, it's homecoming week. Region cross country meet is Monday at Murray Park beginning at 11 a.m. Then Thursday, October 12th, the volleyball team hosts the Manila Mustangs. We'll have the varsity match right here on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. Rebel freshmen also host Evanston that afternoon at 4 p.m. And on Friday, October 13th, next Friday, it's homecoming night as the Rebel football team hosts Layton Christian. Our varsity pregame will start at 3:15, and the Rebel volleyball team hosts Duchesne. So we'll have coverage of that volleyball match directly following the football game versus Layton Christian. That takes us through the end of next week, homecoming week at Rich High School. Again tonight, the Rebels with no trouble against Intermountain Christian, winning 25-5, 25-6, and 25-15. That wraps up our Laziest Ranching Roundup calendar and the postgame show brought to you by Mound Valley Cattle Company, Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho. For tonight's videographers, I had a handful of them. Thanks to all of them, all the younger Rebel players. Again, the freshmen 1-3, JV 1-3, varsity 1-3. Thanks to my producer, Kate Bollender, back in the studio. Apologies for our internet and technical issues tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night when Rich football plays at Duchesne. Our pregame starts at 6:15. Until then, I'm Ryan Steineckert. We'll talk with you again soon.
You've been tuned in to Rich High School Rebel Volleyball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, with video online at MyLocalRadio.com. Today's match has been brought to you by these Rebels supporting businesses and individuals. Edwards Furniture in Logan, West Star Printing in Evanston, Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, T-Bar S Body Shop Technoglass of Evanston, the Wind River Hotel and Casino of Riverton, Wyoming, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, and by MyLocalRadio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder.
Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with KNYN Sports Director, Jake Hibbert, Chief Photographer, Warren Cook, and production assistants, Kate Bullender and AJ Lamb. Biggest thanks to all of our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit MyLocalRadio.com for archived games and past interviews with Rebel players and coaches. Thank you for joining us on this presentation of Rich Rebel Sports on KADQ FM 98.3 and online at MyLocalRadio.com. Until the next time the Rich High Volleyball team takes the court, go Rebels!